Hello everyone. If you guys are Canadian or even American or human, you probably saw the Raptors game last week.
Yeah.
And to be fair, you're not the only one because that game broke a lot of records. They say approximately 44% of Canada was watching that game, and that's just that they know of. Who knows how many people are watching it at live events, at parties with friends, in bars, movie theaters.
Right.
Who knows the real statistics?
Yeah, or nightclub. Some nightclubs actually play the game.
Oh, nightclubs are even playing the game?
Yeah,
That's
and
crazy.
even like a bubble tea shop. It's really everywhere, man. But
Not
yeah,
surprised.
we the North brought home the championship. It's the first championship that Canada ever won in NBA. It's very special because, believe it or not, basketball is actually invented by Canadians, and to think that it took that long to actually bring home a championship, it really means a lot. The Raptors played their heart out.
They put their heart into it, that's for sure. So
Yeah.
they make Canada proud.
Proud,
Yes.
correct, yeah. And that parade celebration event really, really went wild. It was like there were 2 million people there. That's like 1/3 of the Toronto population.
It's crazy.
And it's like 1/20th of the total Canadian population. So 1 out of 20 Canadian was there at the Nathan Phillips Square celebrating Raptors won.
That's a lot of fans.
Yeah.
But when you think about basketball or sports in general, you often think about the management of the teams, or you think about the players' ability to actually play the game. But one thing you don't think about is how they use technology to kind of put the odds in their favor as well.
Right. I think one of the players that really contributed to Raptors won was Pascal Siakam. His performance really, helped Raptors achieving that goal. We're not like talking like Kawhi and Leonard, who is like an MVP caliber player. Like Pascal Siakam did a fair share of contribution. His addition was actually selected with data science. So Raptors partnered with Watson in Pascal Siakam's draft to actually pick him. They used big data to analyze what are the strengths and weaknesses of Raptors' team, and what is their available options, as well as their opponent's team, to select the best player that's for Raptors in real time. So that's why they picked Pascal Siakam, and it turns out his addition is a great asset to the team, and because of his performance, Raptors ultimately won.
It's not just recruitment either, though. Like a lot of the players, they also use things like Sports VU when they're practicing, so that they can monitor the statistics of their practices, try and see it from many different angles, and try and kind of see all the different possibilities of their strategies in gameplay as well.
Right. So the Warriors is actually an example of that. Warriors is a adopter of the Sports VU Wearable. Sorry, not Wearable. Warriors is actually a user of the Sports VU multi-angle camera recording, data analysis technology. They used it tremendously when it comes down to analyzing what are the best spots for their shooters to take shots, and what's the best strategy for offense, and that's why they're so efficient offensively. And not to mention that their location, right? They're located near San Francisco, and they're located near Silicon Valley, which is the center of all innovation. That's why they were able to leverage emerging technology fully. And also their owner, Joe Lacob, who was actually the ex-CEO of famous startup OpenTable, which used a lot of big data and data science technology. When we're dealing with like organizations like NBA as a whole, it's really like keen adopter of emerging technology, because every NBA team is like worth over $1 billion, right? So they have a lot of value, and they have a lot of money to invest in those early adoption of technology.
One thing I think that's really good that they invest in too is being able to monitor the player's health as well, try and at least reduce the possibility of injuries of players.
Yeah.
That's very important.
Right.
And also just their health in general plays a big part, trying to detect if there's early signs of fatigue starting, because that can affect them.
There's definitely the use of wearable device for players during practice, during game, to monitor how much they are able to perform and how fatigued they are. Should they rest or should they continue practice? In order to bring the best out of their themselves, and in order to bring the best to the game, to reduce injury and also improve the audience enjoyment, and for the audience enjoyment, right?
And we've been talking a lot about the effects on the players, but one thing we didn't talk about is also how they use the technology when it comes to the broadcasting of the game as well, so for the actual audience at home watching.
Right. So that's a very that's a very good use case business wise, because when should you play as, how you play as, and what's the camera angle to really film the game, like what's the duration, how do you select the best company to play as, so that the audience can really enjoy the game, and also able to bring a lot of value to the vendors who play advertisement during the Raptors, during the games. Basically
balancing the advertising with the leisure of the audience so that they don't conflict too much with each other.
Correct. Optimize.
Yeah.
For the balance of leisure and business.
Yeah.
NBA, all in all, cares tremendously about data science and cutting edge technology. In fact, they care about it so much. There's actually a hackathon hosted annually in NBA. If you go to hackathon.nba.com, you can actually find out more details about that. This year, I believe it's going to be on September 21st, and there are two different tracks. There's the sports track, which allow you to analyze in-game data and find the optimal strategy for each team or for the NBA organization as a whole. Or there's also the business track, which allow you to use the business data to analyze ways where they can bring more value to the association. And the winner gets to go out for lunch with NBA Commissioner Adam Silver, and they got to win free game tickets as well as a gift card for merchandise. It's a lot of fun. So if it's in New Jersey, September 21st, if you really like basketball and you are keen about using technology, I feel like this is going to be a great fun for you.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. It's great. It's always great to hear too that things that we enjoy are really pushing technology to the furthest as well, to the full extent that they can. I think that helps innovation as well.
Right. I think it goes both ways. If you enjoy something and you also know about technology, you can really reflect back to that something that you really love.
Yeah.
And that's what we believe in. What about you? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, if you guys can think of any other use cases for data science in sports or specifically basketball, leave them in the comments below. If you guys leave a valid use case comment below, you will have a chance to actually win one of our Fintelix t-shirts. We will send it to you.
Kind of cool. Yeah. Shipping included.
Yep, shipping included. If you pay for it. No, it is included.
Yeah, okay, good. All right. Yeah. All right. See you guys next time.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Or not.
It's up to you, really.